Hey y'all, Bobby the Fan Man here. So I have something to say. Now, this person who said it was part of the fan community. I'm not gonna down them. Like I'm not this is not why I'm making this video at all. It's just to explain myself and to explain, you know, why I collect fans the way I do. I had posted about Elasco Cyclone Pedestal fan and how the new ones and asked people what they thought of the newer ones because I was thinking about buying one, 4 speeds on the remote control versions. It's pretty kind of cool to have a fan with 4 speeds. But I wanted to know before I throw down $50, I want to know how they really are. And a lot of people liked them and a lot of people didn't, but one person said to me that why would I choose that over something that's, antique? Well, I do get nervous with one being I get very nervous with fans from that era because of the wiring. You know, as many as in a fire growing up, and I get nervous. Two, my collection is nostalgic driven. So I'm driven to fans that I grew up with and I saw during public, like something like those, or like that 10-inch box fan, or the blue Tet Tong behind me, or these early 2000s 3733 and the 3723 premiums. You know, stuff like that is what I'm attracted is what I'm driven to. I never saw those pretty growing up. Like I didn't grow up in the 40s or 50s or whatever. I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, and that's what we had. Those were very common when I was a kid. And those were everywhere when I was growing up. Schools, because back then schools didn't have air conditioning, so a lot of schools had them because they're very powerful. They're pretty durable for what they are, and they last a long time. Now, with that being said, they do lock up once in a while, but without anything, they actually run really well, and they're quite powerful. A lot of older people had them. I knew the neighbor next door had a blue one. That blue one right back there. They had something like that, and so that's what I'm attracted to, fans like that. And then they had went on to say that I was all Google eyed about a Laska wind machine. My mother's mother had two of them, and according in a fan, and this one as well, one like this one, and a 4733 Galaxy, which I'm still look on the hunt for. But other than that, that's why I collect, because I collect fans from my childhood that I saw during my childhood, a lot like Jordan Yu. He collects fans from his childhood the same way I do. Every collector is different. Every collector in the fan community is different, and everybody has their own way of collecting fans, which is okay, which is great. It's great to open your horizons and stuff like that. It's good for people to collect how they feel. There's also a lot of collectors that also collect fans for the modern era, like Lamont the Fan Man. He collects fans from the modern era. There's everybody collects fans from different eras. I collect fans from the 70s and 80s and early 90s and early 2000s. That's what I collect fans from because that's what I saw. But yeah, just thought I'd touch base on that a little bit.